playing Mercs mod, you're taking 100% team damage. You know, that's the last thing you want to do is hit your friend in the back.
As somebody who uses the pole hammer, I deal with that every scrim.
Big time overhead.
Messy engagement here. See how it plays out.
This is a good opportunity for this Agatha.
Oh,
But instead,
They're coming back.
hey, I will say everybody on the field right now looks bloody as hell. You can spit on these guys and they're gonna die.
This is a battle.
They're taking advantage of the Merc's quick healing though. If you stand still, you get triple healing or double healing or whatever it is.
What Imperial's gonna have to do is team up here because they're getting pretty close. It looks like they are gonna delay.
Imperial got the left attack, and you got a Vanguard.
Big flank by the Vanguard. Two flanks, two Vanguards flanking back.
Nice.
They got them split up. That was that worked out very well.
Vanguards with the perfect swat.
Yeah, they're split the Vanguard and Archer off from the Knights, and they didn't have anybody to tank for them.
And you know that those guys are going to give Sleepy credit for teaching them that move.
One good thing that I saw from Imprisoned, even though they did go off the left side of spawn, it takes a long time, but one good thing I saw is they grouped up and engaged at the same time. They didn't trickle. That whole, like, they wouldn't have won if they trickled. And they grouped up and took them.
Looked like he was going to jump down.
Yeah, that was perfect.
They have a huge group Imprisoned does.
He was bouncing on that rock like Answer. Okay, they're pushing him up a little bit to gain the forward ground advantage. In case they wipe, they'll have a little more time to get back to the cart.
Oh, but like the numbers.
Which was good.
Oh, another team kill.
Yeah, but they got a man-at-arms and a Vanguard going to the cart.
Nat Hook, look, two Knights. Two blue Knights right in the back there doing damage.
Turn around, thanks. Turn around.
Communication was definitely necessary there, but a little unorthodox but effective.
Canadian Ham pushing the cart.
Ooh, surprises that Vanguard with some hatchets. Ooh!
Beautiful kill.
Went down.
Rolling down a hill.
Bob and Weave is the leader of Imprisoned right now with seven kills. They got some guys with 0 kills.
Vanguards.
Nobody is doing that bad.
Got a Vanguard rushing
okay.
from behind.
It looks like Ninth is coming in now. They're getting it in.
Yeah.
There's not a lot stopping them there.
This cart is going in.
And Imprisoned's gonna have a split spawn with two Knights and a Vanguard left behind.
A little celebratory
Bob and Weave, man. I don't care what they say about that guy. He can do some work.
That guy can toe to toe.
Oh.
I've played against him, you know, in our scrims and practices, and he surprised me for a low level. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, 42's not that low of a level, Johnson. Let's be for real here.
When you hit 50, come talk me, Orphan.
All right. Imprisoned's grouping up in the mid.
Let's be adults here, Johnson. We all know.
Ooh, a little battle cry on the rock.
The 50 club does mean a lot.
Strike fear into the opponent.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully. Well, they're being really defensive on defense. They have a full push, but they haven't pushed on the offensive team.
Ooh, surprise snap.
Right.
They went around
Throwables
hitting. Push.
Nice.
Four people
They're
came
leaving
around.
their Knight by himself here. He's still going to take one out.
Imprisoned is running the heaviest lineup they possibly can, running 3 Vanguards and 3 Knights. That's pretty bold strategy.
They need a 2v1 them. They need a 2v1.
Archer's a vital asset on this, especially on this objective of Dark Forest.
You know, they're doing a good job at delaying the engagement and pushing the cart here. Unfortunately, it looks like they're about to go down.
They're running double brandies.
Gotta stop.
Running double brandies.
Let's see if Ninth does the trickle. They don't have their full. Oh, they're stopping. They're waiting. That's great. Great to see that by them.
Now, I am intrigued by Ninth's choice of the double Vanguard here.
Axe is out, one lands against the Knight. Couldn't hit there.
Oh, they got a flank on the cart. The cart is moving.
Man, learns to the Danax, aka the Desert.
Okay.
Cart stop. 14 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. This is Fight Club Dallas, Dank Force, Imprisoned versus Omega.
Plenty of time on the
Sponsored by Fight Club, sponsored by Samurai.
Use the fire pot. Ooh, it looks like a far right push.
He took him out. Nice sight.
I gotta give it to Sweden. He's got some balls. He's going in on a lot of 3v1s. I don't know if that's hindering him or hurting him.
A lot of people will consider this one of the main choke points of the cart. What do you guys think about that?
It totally is. If you see ninth has been trickling, they had that early wipe earlier at the cart where the Vanguard and the Archer lasted so long, and since then they've only been pushing 4 at a time. And Imprisoned definitely took advantage of that. It's 2 pushes they wiped.
Yeah, this part right here, it's definitely the most
the
advantageous
defense has
part
the
to
middle.
have the cart. That right spawn is where Agathians will spawn out of sometimes as well. So it's really the only point in the map you can get a direct spawn to defend the objective.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 Masons coming up mid. Knight in the back. Not sure what he's doing there. Maybe coming up for a flank, which he lands. Ninja Sushi. That's 2. Looking to pick up 3. Doesn't get it instead. He gets team killed. Not a huge deal as they have huge numbers on the card. That's 5 Mason army on the card right now. 12 minutes, 43 seconds left. They're making good time, pushing hard. Straight down Broadway. Wide open field for Mason. They gotta love this site. And now the Agatha Knights drop down.
Yeah, 5 pushing in.
Still the cart moves. So much time on the clock too.
Oh.
Vanguard looking to come behind. Vanguard gonna sneak.
Good.
Beautiful, beautiful kill by Musashi.
Ninja Sushi doing work.
It's gonna be 3v1 against Musashi, and he can't make it happen, but he does take down.
2v1, what's it gonna be? 2v1, and one
Oh,
of the Knights
Vanguard's
really
coming.
hurt.
Boom!
Okay.
Got him with the slice and dice.
Cards are on the table. Who's gonna play, boys?
Nice.
Bob and weave. Knows when to hold 'em and knows when to fold 'em.
Yeah, he's 15-9 and 8 right now. Not half bad. He leads their
Bob
team.
and Weave is definitely showing why he's calling the shots on that team.
Now, if I were defending right now, I would probably push up on him and leave 1 or 2 back.
Well, they have that man-at-arms trying to drop 1v1 in the Vanguard Brandy upstairs.
Well, beautiful push by Mason right now. Stabby stab gets him.
Man-at-arms.
Mm-hmm.
The man-at-arms wants you to 1v1 him, so that he can.
He wants you to follow him.
Oh, the card is still going. They don't see
it.
it.
Off of the objective. As
They
we
don't
can see
see
here,
it.
they're gonna get it in.
Oh,
Maybe,
no, they're
maybe
gonna stop.
Yeah,
They're gonna stop.
Quick wipe there.
Oh,
nice.
Syke
Nice
picks up the
hold,
quick
nice
kill.
hold.
And that's what Syke needed to do. No fucking around. He needed a quick kill. But that's actually going to give the Mason guys a real good spawn time too. As Musashi looks to regroup.
Yeah, it's
switches over to his bow. Puts down jab, switches over to bow.
All they really need here is one good wipe, about 2 or 3 people to live from it.
They
10
hardly
minutes
even
on the
need a
clock.
wipe. They just need to sneak a flank.
Now, at
It's hard to get a flank at that point, though. You're pretty much, there's only one point where you could drop in before the cave mouth.
Yeah, most competitive teams you'll see in a situation like this where the card is about a few % away from you.
Ooh, nice hold, Imprisoned. Nice hold.
Typically, you'll get completely under that canopy there so that nobody can drop in from behind you. But they were able to push it out.
What we've done recently is had 2 people under there, and then the heavier units, like I would stay under there as a man-at-arms, and then the archer would stay back there, and then the knights and the vanguards would push up. And then as soon as we saw all 6 of them and knew all 6 of them were there, the rest of the people in the cave would push up, and then that way we could have full people on without fighting so close to the cart. That would leave time if you fought outside at the front like they're doing right now for people that die at the beginning of the engagement to come back and possibly pick up people that make it through.
Indeed.
Oh, they got Archer 1v1 on the card. He hit the jab. Oh,
All boils down to this.
Oh, he does his
Good hit.
Vanguard doesn't even.
Beautiful
nice.
move. And that is Musashi.
They won the engagement too. They won the engagement, and it's
They're
going
noticing the archer, but
And
it is
96%.
going to be too late.
96% too late. It's dropping. They let that flank get it.
And that's all I said. Just needed a flank. They won the engagement, but they lost the flank.
Yeah, the Vanguard got 1v1 by the jab.
Beautiful
It is
there.
pivotal to keep your head on a swivel. You know, you never know when someone's going to drop in behind you, try and get that objective. You know, KD's nice, team engagements are important, but at the end of the day, it's about the objective.
Speaking of objectives, here we go with one of the hardest objectives in all of the team play. The sluice gate.
If you are the Masons.
Dump the corpses, go to the sluice gate, then we'll move on to King's Air. But getting past this is half the battle. What are they going to do here?
You know, I'm not sure if they've actually necessarily practiced for something for this objective. You don't really notice it in public games.
Nope.
But this objective is just hellish.
Yeah, a little lag there.
A typical formation to run would be 2 units on one side and all of the heavy units on the other side, creating a disparity, but keeping both sides defended.
And I just want to take
a... can make or break a team. We've been broken by this fucking objective so many times.
Yeah,
The cistern has been the death of Fight Club in many tournaments.
If you can hold the cistern well, or you don't know how to attack, it'll eat your clock up. Any advantage you had on the first objective, if you can't take cistern, you're not getting that time back. Spend 12 minutes of the cistern.
Well on time here. They still have 12 minutes.
Oh, that was a bad TK right there.
Release to Kraken takes down Hayes. Psych, Kraken again gets a team kill, but instead takes down Ninja Sushi as well. And it's all Agatha right now. We got a Knight and a Vanguard on side A, Vanguard side B. No sign of red shirts anywhere to be found. Such a frustrating objective here with 11 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Bob and Weave leading the round with 21 kills, 11 deaths. Meanwhile, over on Omega, it's Musashi, 7 kills, 11 deaths.
Well, Bob and Weave James up here.
All right, you got a cistern push.
Oh, they're coming in from behind this Knight. He doesn't seem to realize it. He's pushing out into the water. That's about the last thing you want to do. Oh.
And they have nobody on B either.
It
looks like they're going to hold it.
Looks like we got a Vanguard on A for Agatha.
2 TKs, gosh. They had 2 TKs last objective too.
Sometimes you just decide that you don't like the way one of your teammates is faced.
Or smells.
Like I do that all the time. Clans Johnson
have been limited in the amount of scrims that they've had. So in pubs, TKs happen very often. So now, this is probably one of the biggest eye-openers they've had, seeing TKs in this game.
You know, I think that Ninth has done very well so far about being very aggressive towards the objective. But I think for this particular one, they're going to need to slow it down, take their time, and just win these crucial engagements.
Beautiful moves by Agatha all around. Enthalpy coming clean with 2 kills. Ribes Conundrum right behind him.
Make sure you go in between A and B.
I've just got a big long shot on both of them.
Cool. Get close up if you can every now and then.
Right now we got 30 viewers. Our goal tonight was to get 40 viewers on this scrim. God damn it. If everybody reaches out to one of their friends and tells them what's going on.
A push. In front of A push. If everybody can zoom into there. Man, Imprisoned just holding the line. They're just holding the line.
And doesn't look like anybody in Prison died, but actually that's a beautiful fire plot, and I'd be surprised that didn't take anybody. Actually, that didn't kill anybody, but they're damn close. Now this is a good opportunity for Mason, if they could just hit him real quick.
I haven't been seeing a lot of pegs from Musashi on this objective. I think that's going to come into play.
Most of his points right now are from objective points, pushing the cart along, but not 11 assists isn't bad. Not bad at all. If I was arching, I'd personally be using the short bow right now. Get 45 shots.
The jab's not too bad, but you got to be hitting those javelins.
Yeah, and there's no ammo box on this objective.
Yep, that's another big thing.
Ribes Conundrum, about to TK, but he moves out of the way, saves that.
Musashi honestly might need to go melee and just Just give up the archer.
With that said,